The world is closing in, and not in the way we hoped. Borders are hardening, and travel freedoms are vanishing for Americans. Once, the American passport was a golden ticket. Now, it's losing its shine. In 2026, sudden policy changes and new visa requirements are the norm. Anxiety grows as travel plans are upended overnight. The world map is being redrawn by visa applications and biometric scans, not armies. What started as isolated incidents has become a global cascade of restrictions. Reciprocity is now the rule. As the U.S. tightens its borders, so does the world. The result? Chaos for travelers, vacations canceled, business trips lost, dreams deferred. At airports, families and professionals are blindsided by new rules. The blue passport now comes with roadblocks and fine print. The freedom to explore is no longer a given. It's conditional. This shift isn't just logistical, it's emotional, creating a sense of isolation. As digital connections grow, physical barriers rise. The era of spontaneous travel is over. Americans must now navigate a world of closed gates. The rules have changed, and Americans are no longer exempt. Why now? It's about reciprocity. For years, the U.S. imposed strict entry rules on others. Now, countries are responding in kind. If their citizens face hurdles, so will Americans. Shifting alliances play a role too. The world is no longer U.S.-centric. The EU, China, and others assert their own interests, controlling borders on their terms. Imposing visa requirements is a statement of sovereignty and equality. Economic protectionism is also at play. Nations want to protect local jobs, especially in high-tech fields. Visa restrictions are often framed as security, but economics and politics drive them. Domestic pressure pushes leaders to be tough on immigration, including Americans. Announcing new restrictions scores political points at home. Combined, these forces create a perfect storm of new barriers. In 2026, Americans face a world recalibrating its relationship with them. Restrictions are concentrated in key regions, each with unique motives. The EU's ETIAS system ends visa-free travel for Americans. Security and reciprocity are the reasons. 27 countries now require pre-travel authorization, a major hurdle for tourists. In Asia, former easy entry countries like Thailand and Vietnam now demand complex applications and stricter proof from U.S. visitors. China is slowing visa processing and increasing scrutiny, especially for business and academic travelers. South America is reintroducing visa requirements, citing reciprocity. If their citizens need visas for the U.S., so do Americans for Brazil or Bolivia. Left-leaning governments use these policies to assert independence from U.S. influence. Even allies like the UK, Canada, and Australia are tightening electronic travel authorizations, increasing data collection, and automated denials. Every country is reassessing its relationship with the U.S. The American passport is no longer a universal key. Instead, it comes with a growing list of terms and conditions. The landscape is fragmented, and entry rules vary dramatically by region. Americans must now navigate a patchwork of new barriers. Behind the headlines are real people facing upheaval. A student's dream of studying in Florence is dashed by a delayed ETIAS approval. A grandmother's trip to meet her grandchild in Spain is stalled by paperwork and long waits. Families are separated as visitor visas are denied, forcing painful choices. Business deals collapse when last-minute visa changes cancel crucial trips. Small companies, lacking resources to navigate bureaucracy, lose out the most. Even retirees' dream vacations are canceled by sudden travel authorization reviews. These aren't just anecdotes, they're the new American reality. The freedom to travel is no longer guaranteed. Lost opportunities and personal frustration are now part of the journey. The data confirms the trend. Travel is down, barriers are up. U.S. tourism to the EU is projected to drop 15% in early 2026, driven by confusion over new requirements. Visa denial rates for Americans are rising sharply in Asia and South America. Airlines report more passengers denied boarding for missing paperwork. Travel insurance claims for visa issues are spiking, raising costs for everyone. The travel industry is scrambling to adapt, facing chaos and higher expenses. Americans are shifting to destinations with easier entry, like Mexico and the Caribbean. Study abroad applications to Europe and Asia are falling, while non-traditional destinations see a rise. The numbers show a measurable retreat from the global stage. The closing gates are not just perception, they're a statistical reality. The way Americans engage with the world is being fundamentally reshaped. In this new era, preparation is essential. Research your destination's entry rules before booking anything. Don't rely on old habits. Check embassy websites for the latest visa and travel authorization requirements. Apply early. Processing times are longer and less predictable. Double-check all forms. Small errors can mean big delays. Keep digital and paper copies of all documents and receipts. For business or study, ensure you have all required supporting letters. Invest in travel insurance that covers visa-related cancellations. Register your trip with the State Department's STEP program for alerts and emergency contact. Always have a backup plan. Consider alternative destinations or refundable bookings. Flexibility and thoroughness are now travel essentials. The spontaneous traveler must become a strategic planner. With effort and adaptability, Americans can still explore the world, just not as easily as before. Don't expect these restrictions to vanish soon. The world is recalibrating, and reciprocal barriers are the new normal. More countries will adopt electronic authorizations, ending the era of passport-only travel. Diplomatic negotiations may bring gradual changes, but breakthroughs will be slow. Technology, biometrics, digital IDs will shape travel, raising privacy concerns. Americans must be aware of the data they share at borders. Global mobility is now a privilege, not a right. This shift may spark debate about U.S. visa policies at home. For now, stay informed, plan meticulously, and travel with humility. The world is still out there, but the path is narrower and more complex.